it's Haley, and today is Bookmas Day 5.
On the 5th day of Bookmas, my true love gave to me 5 hours of crying.
So today I'm going to be talking about 5 of the books that have made me cry the most. There are a bunch of books that have made me cry, and I probably have forgotten about half of them, but these are the 5 that I can definitely remember made me cry the most. Besides Deathly Hallows, because the thing that happens in the beginning, I just bawled my eyes out, and then the things that happen in the end and in the middle, basically I cried through that whole entire book. So the first book is The One by Kiera Cass. Now this may seem like a really odd one, and I think it is too, but I guess I was just really emotionally invested in this series when I read it, and then something happens, and it was actually twice that I cried. One time it was like a majorly side character that you barely even see, but they died and I was just devastated. Like, I was crying and crying and crying. It was like 3 in the morning and I'm sitting there in my bed like sobbing, and it was ridiculous because I mean it wasn't even really like a character that I really had the opportunity to get super attached to, and I hate the main character too, but I was just so sad. And then later someone dies and it was just a really sad like situation, and I was just heartbroken. Like, I get way too emotionally invested in books with like cute relationships like this one. Like, I could not do it. This next one I'm kind of collapsing into one because it's the same author in the same series, and her books have made me cry multiple times, but the ones that have made me cry the most are The Assassin's Blade and Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. Now these just have the saddest freaking deaths in the world. Like, I can't even handle it, and I was just so heartbroken. And like, if you look at my review of The Assassin's Blade on Goodreads, it just says it all. It really just does. Like, I don't even think I'm going to do a video review for this book because I don't know if I can. Like, oh, it's so heartbreaking. And Crown of Midnight, man, like, you just, everything's happy and then it's just not. It's just not anymore, and it's just, oh my god. Can't even talk about these. I can't do it. Then I have We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This book was all the buzz 2 summers ago when it first came out. Everyone was like they either loved it or they hated it. I loved it, and I distinctly remember I was on my way driving back home. Like, I wasn't driving, but I was in the car with my family. We were driving back home from Ottawa, and I was reading this book and I just sobbed. Like, I have never cried so much when I was reading a book as I have with this one for some reason. Like, I didn't even think that I really liked the book that much. Like, I didn't think I cared about the characters that much, but apparently I did, because I just lost it. I was a blubbering mess. I was like just blubbering, like trying not to cry, but oh my god, it broke my heart. It just broke my heart. And the final 2 are kind of similar because they made me sad for a way that was different than the other ones, because these ones are like based off of true events. They're things that actually happened to people, and it just made me very sad. And that is Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys and The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. So both of these this one, they both take place during World War II. This one deals with Lithuanian genocide, Stalin's genocide of all of the Baltics. I think it's the Baltics. And then this one deals with a girl who is in Germany, and she's dealing with all this death around her and all this destruction at the hands of Hitler. These books just really kind of hit home with me because of how real they were and how raw they told the story. Like, nothing was sugar-coated in these books, and I loved that because they deal with such serious issues, and I think to sugarcoat them would be to kind of diminish their importance, and they just really struck a chord with me. And though they are tragic and honestly will probably like tear your soul in half, they are beautiful books that I think really need to be read. So those are all of the books that have made me sob and lose my mind. I'm sure you are probably expecting to see The Fault in Our Stars in this list, but I have read that book I think like 15 times now, and I have not cried reading it once. For some reason, I just haven't. I don't know why. Maybe because I just get so invested in it that I can't even cry. I have no idea. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying Bookmas. If you want us to keep up with it, don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, but for Bookmas, I'm putting them out on the 12 days leading up to Christmas. And if you wanted to see my last video, you can go ahead and click over there. It will be there for you. It was Bookmas Day 4, where I talked about 4 cozy reads. I think I actually talked about 5, but you get the point. And if you wanted to follow me on social media, I have Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, and my username for all of those is @HillsHeartsMIC, so you can keep up with Bookmas there. Everything is going to be under the hashtag #MerryBookmas. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!